Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 6 yards.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
2nd down now. They need 7. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped just shy, though, of getting that first down. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Rob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Allen going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
First down throw for Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On first down, Allen. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
And the Bills first down. First down and goal to go.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Burrow from the gun. One in the off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Burrow to the air now. On the screen, this is White. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
It's third down.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A
Ryan Rico on to punt. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And not from the pistol to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. By man, he's in the clear. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 14, Bengals nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. This drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Now, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Bills take over.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look at the night. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow setting up the play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's not what the offense style, though. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now run by Cook. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And off here to Lloyd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Allen on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Allen to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. And the Bengals first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to his own 44. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
It's a gain of 5.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Intended for Andre Yoshiwas. Incomplete. He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he's tackled for a short gain. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 33-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw again, it's Burrow. Holding left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Burrow from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kevin McPherson
McPherson's kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half. Here's Cook. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Saints.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. It's back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Allen off the play action. Able to get it to Franklin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is Cook. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll run it with Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out at halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills grow their lead yet again. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Burrow now on first down. It's on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
10 yards. And the Bengals.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Again, throw out of the gun. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Nice game left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. The Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
long. They're going to throw. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And Bass's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. so they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
Down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. And crossing out from that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the
throwing here, Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Caught by Flowers. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another Bills first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They go to him again, and he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Burrow. On the screen, this is White. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they said catch. Great play.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
1st and 10 is a gift to White. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rachaad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Right side caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
And the Bengals 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Burrow now on 1st down. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 45.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, they did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw now, Allen. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Brings up second and 4.
Allen setting up play action. Gets this one against him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 7 yards that time, and now it's going to be third and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
Play action now with Allen. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another. And it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Looking to throw, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
12 yards on the play.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He's got White, complete. And he'll get out near the 38-yard line before going down.
7-yard gain.
The first down carry for Brown. And he'll make his way through for a pick of the 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Give on second, it's Brown. Kicks away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.